Coach Becky with your Friday Fit Tip. All this month we've been talking about functional fitness, functional exercise that helps us not only get stronger, have more toned muscles, and all those good things we like to get from our strength training program, but also things that will help you be more functional, meaning being able to pick something up and rotate and put it on a shelf. Things that will help you with activities of daily living. We've talked about squatting, we've talked about lunging, we've talked about hinging. This week we're talking rotation and resisting rotation. Now, most people might think in the gym, how are you going to rotate? You're going to get on a stability ball or on your back and do diagonal crunches on your back. That's okay, but a lot of times, functionally speaking, we need to be able to resist forces from the ground while we're standing and rotate. Getting up out of a car, picking something up low and putting it up high. So here at Life Sport Fitness, we do a number of different functional moves for rotation or resisting rotation from a standing position. So that's what I'd like to show you today. Now, all this month we're talking about functional fitness for women over 40, because sometimes women do a lot of little tiny moves with tiny little dumbbells, and they isolate a lot of muscles. So we're speaking specifically to women over 40 about functional fitness. But guys, and you kids under 40, this is going to be a great exercise demonstration for you as well. 2 exercises to show you. I'm going to use a resistance band, but if you belong to a public gym, you might be able to go to a machine that has some cables and hook up something very similar. This can also be done at home if you've got exercise bands. So I've got a band, kind of a medium band, not too heavy, not too light, and I have it in single handle mode. I'm going to put my both hands through one handle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get away until I kind of feel like I'm being pulled to my left, and I'm going to rotate. So now I'm rotating, but I've got a resistance that I have to pull through with me. I can do it as kind of an athletic move. I'm resisting forces through the ground, up through my core and out through my arms, or if that pivot doesn't feel very good on my knees, I can just make it all about trunk rotation with the feet planted and no pivot. Now we have to make sure, I don't want to turn my back to you, but we do have to make sure we do the other side, right? We got to go rotate both directions. So that's a functional rotation move for you that you can try at home or at the gym. Now let's talk about resisting rotation. This was a dynamic move. I'm moving and pulling some resistance with me. Well, if somebody were to come up and push me on the shoulder, my abs need to functionally be able to resist that rotation. So we think of it as anti-rotation. So now I'm going to take this same band, and instead of moving, I'm going to hold an isometric hold, isometric contraction with these abs. I'm going to get away from my base of support. Now, you may not be able to tell, but I've got, well, first of all, I got a hair in my eye, but other than that, I've got my arms straight out in front of me, and I've got a nice solid pull to my left. So I'm resisting that rotation. I'm just going to do it for time. I'm going to breathe. I'm bearing down on my spine and my rib cage with my abs. I'm breathing, and I'm trying to relax my shoulders and keep most of my weight equal between my legs. So I'm not leaning over on one side. Okay, we just hold. For our newbies, we often have them take a little rest for a few seconds and then go back out and hold, come back in and then go back and hold. For our veterans, they just gotta bring those arms out and they gotta hold. 30 seconds, 40 seconds, a minute, depends kind of on how advanced somebody is. So again, you've gotta do the other side to stay even, and you can make this easier with a lighter band. You can make it harder with a heavier band. So that is your functional fitness fit tip for this Friday, how to build rotation, functional rotation into your workout program. This is Coach Becky with Life Sport Fitness. Make it a great day.